Hi ho wee way everybody! What's up anime? It's He-Man! AI generated He-Man is here. I freshened up. I watched the He-Man documentary. I watched the first couple episodes. Uh it's not that confusing, Misha. It's a pretty simplistic plot. It's like he's got an alter ego. He's kind of like Superman mixed with Conan the Barbarian. There's future. There's Viking stuff. It is He-Man time. That is right. Uh, so essentially, you know the bad guy. You got Skeletor and all his minions, and then you got She-Ra to appeal to the female demographic. But guys like She-Ra too. So, and then you got uh, Cringer, which is just a big green lion guy that puts on a helmet and a saddle. To get us started, can I get a suggestion of a situation that He-Man would be in? What's a predicament? Skeletor's doing something, or She-Ra's in trouble, or Eternia's in danger. Isn't Skeletor from? Yeah, Skeletor's He-Man. Yep. Mm-hmm. He was in a ad. What? A recent ad, Misha? What is he advertising? Bone health? Milk? Is he in a milk ad? What would Skeletor be good for advertising? A cat insurance ad. I guess doesn't he have like a panther or something? Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, anime. Interior, Castle Grayskull. Orko sold Prince Adam's sword at the garage sale, and Skeletor bought it. Orko. Sorry, Adam. Adam. I must get the sword back, or Eternia will fall under Skeletor's control. And also, Orko. Orko's the comedic relief. Yeah, let's see if we can get a picture of Orko. Skeletor. It's time to make my move, He-Man. You're going down. The fight begins in the throne room of Castle Grayskull. So he got the sword and immediately went to Castle Grayskull. He's like, I'm taking this castle. Let's see. Orko, Masters of the Universe, yeah. He's the little wizard guy. Yeah, yeah. With a big O on his chest. In case you forgot his name was Orko, here he's got a big O on his chest. He-Man did get many reruns. Yeah, I would say that. I didn't I knew of He-Man, but even in the States, I don't think He-Man played much. I think he fell off real hard until they did they brought him back and they started doing reboots of the He-Man cartoon. But the 80s version, I didn't even see it until it was YouTube clips probably. Car insurance, not cat insurance. Equally confusing. It doesn't make he never drove a car, so He-Man had a cartoon on early Cartoon Network. Okay, I believe that. Yeah, that's probably what revitalized. But no, I don't. And I remember He-Man. I never watched the '80s cartoons, but I remember seeing clips of the '80s cartoon. I don't remember seeing anything else. Skeletor uses the sword and transforms into a giant robot. Okay. That's that could kind of be on brand because there was a little bit of technology mixed in there. He-Man fights Skeletor and loses. Well, we all know He-Man is Prince Adam. Skeletor. We've got to get out of here before we all turn to stone. Yes. That too. The laugh and the yes. Iconic. Even more so than He-Man. He-Man was just kind of like, I have the power. That's it. Yeah, I guess that's his thing. That's a pretty good thing though too. Skeletor not able to properly wield his new power accidentally creates a Mecha Medusa. This is going to hurt. Medusa, but I'm not afraid. And so begins the end of He-Man and She-Ra. Can you imagine if they actually worked that into the story, like if they knew they were going to be canceled and instead of like trying to do a Hail Mary, they just like, rough ended it. I think that's what happens with dinosaurs. They're just like, we're just going to kill all the dinosaurs. Most of the time, you don't plan for your end. All these 80s shows make me feel too young. Yeah. I don't know, but I feel like with content nowadays, like looking back, you like appreciate the effort that went into the things because like not a lot of stuff today has a lot of effort put into it. It's really just shilling old crap. So you give it a chance. Oh my god, 5 He-Man shows and 2 She-Ra shows. Oh my god. That is really just trying to... I mean, I guess there must be a market for it, right? They wouldn't put that many out there if it wasn't working somehow. And I did not watch any of the new stuff. I started to watch the 3D one on Netflix, and it was just not gripping me. But maybe I should just skip ahead. You know what? If I want to give a show a chance, I should just skip to like the middle of the season. Urkel didn't get a spinoff. Yeah, because everyone hated that he took over the show. He didn't need a spinoff because Family Matters just became the Urkel show. And that's kind of why. Adam rides Cringer and narrowly escapes the Castle Grayskull, turning to Castle Grayskull and everyone inside turning to stone. Orko. How are we going to defeat Mecha Medusa? We need the Sword of Protection. But if Skeletor has it, yeah, you just ran away from the place you need to go. Oh, but Skeletor got out of there too. That's where you come in, Orko. He pulls a chain from his pocket. It's the key of Orko's. Let's see how well your magic works on this. He tosses the key to Orko, who catches it with ease. As soon as Orko touches the key, he ... I'm not gonna say transforms. That is my... I overuse transforming all the time. Oh, but he transforms anyway. He turns into an old man again. Orko was an old man? The sword of protection, like a condom sword? Yeah, the Trojan sword of protection. All right, Orko, you can do it. Orko begins chanting. I don't think so, Orko. 2021 has been a big year for He-Man. He has 2 different shows on Netflix. That was a shock to me to learn that he has. I wonder if that was a mistake or they were just like, they're just doling out the rights left and right to see which one sticks. It just seems like most properties are like, no, you can't just, unless it's like Star Wars or something. But Star Wars has like Clone Wars and all the books. It has enough things where you can do multiple things at the same time. Mandalorian, Clone Wars, the movies. Movies being the worst of the bunch. But for He-Man, especially when both of them are about He-Man, just seems pretty odd. I think they made 2 shows so they can make 2 toy lines and more money. You know, you're probably right. You're probably exactly nail on the head there. Were any of the He-Man voice actors famous? Yeah, I would say so. He-Man surprisingly was like a guy that just kept to himself. Yeah, I can't say. I think they were all famous, but He-Man being there like the pinnacle of their thing. I don't know if anybody spun off and did anything better than that. I think okay, so Orko turns into an old man. Orko began to continues chanting what sounds like a spell. Omni Prumo. The key of Orko's glows red and Orko becomes stone. No, that wasn't supposed to happen. Nah. Do kids still buy toys? Of course. But I mean, that's what like amiibos and stuff are. And people buy like Legos and stuff still. The tried and true toys last. And there's like, I mean, you go to any like big box store and you see you still see like plastic figurines and everything. I don't know if they're popular, but they're definitely there. Probably because they're just so cheap to put out. I can use a VPN to watch American Netflix. Yeah, just like I could use a VPN to watch UK Netflix, which is nice. But Orko doesn't just turn to stone. He becomes a stone golem. Adam, I think I have an idea of how to defeat Mecha Medusa. Prince Adam lays out his genius plan. Mecha Medusa's weak spot is its head. If we use the sword of protection to cut off her head, she'll revert to normal. Sounds good to me, yes. Pretty violent for He-Man to just cut off somebody's head. Adam takes the sword from Skeletor. transforms into He-Man. He-Man. By the power of Grayskull. Well, what does he say? Man, the most like titular line. I have the power. He-Man enters the throne room and sees Mecha Medusa. Oh no! You're mine now. She grabs him and throws him against the wall. I'm going to eat you up and spit you out. It sounds too much like Skeletor, but that's Mecha Medusa. Skeletor, what's taking so long? Mecha Medusa, I'm trying. I gotta work on my female voice. I'm trying to figure out how to take off my armor. Skeletor, don't bother. While Mecha Medusa is fidgeting with her armor, He-Man cuts her head off, and she reverts to normal. He-Man, that was close. Mecha Medusa, with her head chopped off. You won't be so lucky next time. She starts to run away, no head. He-Man, not so fast, Medusa. Mecha Medusa. Who are you calling Medusa? He-Man antagonizing Medusa. Mecha Medusa. I know who you are. You're the Prince of Eternia. Oh, is that supposed to be a secret? I think it's like an alter ego, but I mean, who could? I mean, he's just got the. He just takes his clothes off and puts on the armor. She has many heads. Oh, she's like a Cerberus Medusa. She has a head many of snakes. I guess the snake heads, yeah, potentially. Everyone gasped. Now that He-Man's secret alter ego is known. So his real name is Adam. Yeah, Prince Adam. Well, I don't know. Is He-Man He-Man, and then he just has like a Clark Kent alter ego? Is it kind of like Superman? Mecha Medusa. But I thought the Prince of Eternia had a golden skin tone. Well, the sword puts baby oil all over me. Skeletor. So did we. He-Man holds up the sword of protection and says, I am Prince Adam of Eternia. Okay, we know. You literally were just doxxed right before. Oh, okay. Mecha Medusa. And I am Medusa. They battle and He-Man wins. He already chopped her head off. Adam works at Olive Garden. Jason, beware. Oh my god. Mecha Medusa. I can't believe it. Skeletor. We lost, but I learned something about myself today. Oh, a lesson. He-Man approaches Medusa and tries to put the sword into her neck. Skeletor. No, Prince Adam, this isn't over yet. But Medusa blocks him with her snake body, and they grapple for the sword. Medusa's head might be lying on the ground, but all the snakes attack He-Man. Skeletor. I knew you'd never give up, but you didn't know that I could control them. The snakes start to attack He-Man. Orko uses his stone golem strength to distract Skeletor and allow He-Man to finish Medusa off. There was a live-action He-Man movie in the 1987 that's worth watching about. Is that the one with Dolph Lundgren? Oh yeah, and yeah. That one looks amazing. I have not seen it though. Orko uses his stone golem strength to distract Skeletor and allow He-Man to finish Medusa off. I don't think so, Orko. He-Man finishes Medusa off with one final blow. Mecha Medusa. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Yes, Dolph Lundgren. Oh my god. And that must have been like right after Rocky IV. He-Man. Because I'm not going to let you hurt anyone else. You're no better than I am. Maybe I'm not, but at least I'm trying to make things right. Skeletor grabs. She's dying over and over again. Medusa. And flies away. Leaving. Flies away and says, "You're going to pay for this. Yes." Skeletor flying through the air. Visual? Okay. Yeah. It looks like I'm going to be getting some help from my friends. I think that's a good end to the episode. He's going to get some help from his friends. All right. New episode. Can I get another prompt to start out the episode? Like, Skeletor is overused. We got that one out of the way. He's always fighting Skeletor. What's a thing that can happen in the He-Man universe? We got Cringer. We got the cat. Castle Grayskull. The Sorceress. Man-at-Arms. All the mans. All the mans are like He-Man's friends. He's quoting a Beatles lyric. Yeah, I imagine Skeletor could be a Beatles fan. We got Adora. We got She-Ra. If we want to do like a She-Ra episode. What in the universe? Maybe we could have some strife between She-Ra and He-Man. I don't think they ever explore that. We got all the different bad guys. We got Mechaneck. Moss Man, Roboto, Ram Man. I guess these are allies. Mechaneck just seems like he should be a bad guy. Maybe Mechaneck joins the bat because he just never gets used. We should have a He-Man She-Ra team up. Okay. We could do that. Let's see. Exterior. The Tax Man. Okay. Exterior. Training ground. Outside Castle Grayskull. She-Ra and He-Man are training to team up against their greatest threat to Eternia they have ever faced. The Taxman. Taxman in the He-Man universe, yeah. The Taxman. He-Man did not know that as Prince, he was still expected to pay taxes and has not paid taxes in his entire life. Don't forget, He-Man and She-Ra are siblings. Some people mistakenly assume that they're a couple. Yes, I did remember that. That is weird, though. It just seems like that's like easy romance. So, wait, what is He-Man's like romantic interest? Does he have one? Because if he doesn't have one, then it's quite obvious to assume that She-Ra is. Even though they might say sister a bunch of times. You don't ever know. You never know. He-Man is late for his tax return. I'll take it one step further. I don't think He-Man has ever paid taxes his entire life. I think this is good. Let's see what this generates. She-Ra is determined to teach him how the system works, but she has her own problems to deal with. Her mother, Queen Marlena, has come to visit. She wants to see her daughter's new man. Okay. But she doesn't have a new man. Whoopi is a no-no. Teela is the closest thing that He-Man has to a love interest. Okay, interesting. She-Ra. I lied and told my mother. And I lied and told mother that I was getting married. He-Man, do you have an ally that would be willing to pretend to be my boyfriend? He-Man, I've got just the guy. Hey, Mechanic. I've got an important mission for you. Mechanic. Seriously? No joking? I don't even care. I'll do it. He-Man gives Mechanic a mission to get some weapons and then take them back to Castle Grayskull. Well, they'll be kept under lock and key until they are needed by She-Ra. Okay. Okay. He thought he was going to get set up to be She-Ra's fiance, but he's just getting the weapons. You know, in case She-Ra has to fight her mom after she learns the truth. What a what a red herring for Mechanic. He got so excited. He's just happy to be used, I guess, though. A lot of people think He-Man's gay, but there's no proof of any of that in the shows. Yeah, there's a lot of homoerotic things, but yeah, it's whatever. Mechanic sticks his neck out to have boners. Oh, that's good. That is good. This is a good episode. It's educating the kids about the tax system. And yeah, what to do when your mother comes over for a surprise visit and wonders, where's the kids at? It's like, Ma, I'm not even in a committed relationship. And she goes, I'm so disappointed. Well, actually, She-Ra roams the halls of Castle Grayskull and finds a friend that can be a potential suitor. A young male unicorn named Tytlo, Tytlo. He is a handsome, dashing fellow who is always ready to help his friends out. Tytlo, singing, "My name is Tytlo and I'm so fine." Okay, continue singing. So tell me why I should be your lover when you can have mine. 'Cause I'm a cutie and I'm so cute. And if you want me, you better hurry. That's great, actually. He's like, I can sing and I look fabulous. What do you offer, She-Ra? You've got nothing. You're bland. You're boring. You've got superpowers, but who gives a shit? Is he a real He-Man character? No, yeah, we're going off the beaten path here right now. She-Ra. She-Ra impresses Tytlo. Also Tytlo, kind of a questionable name. She-Ra impresses Tytlo with ... her knowledge of the world outside Castle Grayskull. She-Ra. How many kingdoms are there on Eternia? Tytlo. 5. Eternos, Huttonshire, Flattery, and the Etherean Kingdom of Koldor. That's not 5, Tytlo. You got a real problem counting. When the Netflix writers use him for the show, they will be suspicious. I'll raise some hell if they steal Tytlo, the singing, sexy man unicorn. There's a lot of odd names in He-Man. There's even a guy named Fisto. Whoa, whoa. Well, She-Ra. Actually, there are 6. You forgot to mention ... That is 5. Eternos, Huttonshire, Flattery, the Etherean Kingdom, and Kaldar. Oh, you're right. You got me, Misha. You were right. I can't count. I'm the idiot. She-Ra. Actually, there are 6. You forgot to mention Lytton Marsh. Tytlo is impressed with her knowledge of all things. Tytlo. Ha ha ha. That's very funny. She-Ra. Why am I laughing? She-Ra and Tytlo hit it off. He-Man sits in his den with a mountain of tax receipts and attempts to go through his books and find out how much he owes before the tax man shows up. But he is too late. The tax man has arrived at Castle Grayskull. Tax man. Is there a He-Man here? It's audit time. She-Ra, in a panic. Oh no! The taxman marches into the castle and begins looking around. She-Ra, I'm sorry. The taxman is here. Taxman walks into the room and shoots She-Ra. Taxman, hello, I'm the taxman. She-Ra, I know. Everybody knows. Everyone's been dreading you. He just goes, that's pretty common for. And who might you be? My name is She-Ra. I see. And what is this place? This is Castle Grayskull. Oh, you got a receipt for that? Yeah. Who bought this kingdom? The taxman begins going around the castle and taking note of all the treasures and oddities. Taxman, what is this? This looks like a rock. She-Ra, it's a stone. Trying to like make it seem like it's cheaper. That's not a rock, it's a stone. And what is this? Is this a sword? This looks like $1 million sword. She-Ra, yes. And what is this? What is this? That is a sword. Lots of swords in Castle Grayskull. And what is this? Is this a spear? No, that's a fish. Taxman, shocked. A fish? She-Ra, yes, a fish. Oh, does he have a fish? She-Ra smirks and realizes the taxman is about to be attacked by what's the fish bad guy? Merman. There we go. Whatever Castle Grayskull is. It looks like the bad guy's castle, Misha, but Castle Grayskull, yeah, is the magical castle ruled by the sorceress. Fish are heavily taxed, yeah. Yeah. She-Ra smirks and realizes the taxman is about to be attacked by Merman. Taxman. The taxman turns around. Unknowingly. Taxman. You know, fish are heavily taxed in Eternia. I'm going to need to see some receipts. ... She-Ra comes from behind and punches the taxman right between the eyes. Taxman, out cold. Ow! She-Ra, ha 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 ha, you idiot! Merman. Hops off the wall. Merman. Looks like you are all alone, She-Ra. Prepare to be attacked by the mighty Merman. Sorry about my complete lack of knowledge of He-Man. No, I'm also not that knowledgeable. I'm relying on anime for a lot of this. Yeah. No. Yeah, this is kind of what this episode's about. We're exploring He-Man. We're creating our own like pocket universe of He-Man with this. She-Ra runs over to the taxman and helps him to his feet. She-Ra, whew, that was close. Taxman, oh yes, very close. She-Ra tries to convince the taxman that it was actually Merman that attacked him. But the taxman is not falling for it. Taxman, I believe you were attacked by a mermaid. She-Ra, I guess you're right. The taxman leaves the castle. Whoa, okay. He's going to get reinforcements? She-Ra, how am I going to explain this one? He-Man bumbles out of the den and asks if the taxman is here. But then sees Merman standing in the hallway and immediately grabs his sword and prepares for battle. She-Ra, there you are. Merman takes advantage of the situation and jumps on He-Man, knocking him to the ground. Merman, ha! Looks like someone's been stealing my fish again. As Merman and He-Man wrestle on the ground, the taxman returns with reinforcements. Taxman, you owe me a lot of money. She-Ra trying to reason with him. No, we don't. Taxman, yes, you do. Lots of money. Loads of money. She-Ra, impatient. Look, I'm trying to explain. Taxman, I think you have an exclamation coming. She-Ra, we are in the middle of the war, and I can't pay taxes. Oh, now comes the excuses, okay? You're in the middle of a war, are you? The war machine doesn't generate a bunch of money for you? You should be more able to pay now that you're fighting a war. So He-Man is kind of like Shazam. He says a word and then magically he's super powered. I guess. Yeah, except he doesn't grow old and turn into from a teenager to a man. I guess it's kind of like the Superman effect. I think it's more of like he's always super powered, maybe. And Adam is like his just Clark Kent alter ego. Correct me if I'm wrong, anime. The taxman pulls out his ultimate weapon, the rubber stamp. Of ultimate of crippling penalties. Oh, but he still says the famous line. Yeah. Taxman, so what is your excuse? She-Ra, I don't have any excuses except for the one I just gave you. Then I will make one up for you. Oh, is the taxman on our side? She-Ra, haha, are you sure you want to do that? The taxman writes down the following excuse. Oh my god. Oh, okay. It's not really an excuse, more of a statement. Taxman, because of your reckless spending habits, you have lost the War of Grayskull, and the Eternian treasury is now empty. She-Ra, incredulous. Oh, nice. You're kidding! Everyone stops and stares at He-Man, who is shoveling expensive fish and caviar into his mouth as quickly as possible. He-Man shrugs and looks incredibly guilty. He-Man spent it all on caviar. He spent the whole kingdom's budget on fish and caviar. She-Ra, stunned. I knew it. I didn't pay taxes. Oh, that's how I got double the fish. She-Ra and the Taxman run outside to find Prince Adam and Prince Adora and Catra waiting for them. Oh, okay. Wait a hold on. I gotta redo that one. They're the same people. She-Ra, you ate all of this? Merman is shocked. Yeah, that's straight up. He's eating my people. Merman, how could you eat all of this? She-Ra, I'll say He-Man. He-Man, I didn't mean to. It started with one fish. And then another. And then I was hooked. I couldn't stop eating all these delicious fish. Some people think He-Man's secret identity is obvious because he doesn't wear a mask or anything like that. Yeah, it'd be different if, like, yeah, I don't know. It just seems like everybody knows. It doesn't seem like there's any reason for him to have an alter ego because he's still, like, the prince of Eternia. So it's like, Merman is horrified. Merman crying. This is all my fault. She-Ra sighs and shakes her head. She-Ra, you really shouldn't have eaten all that. I know. The Taxman. Taxman. I think I know a way we can solve everyone's problems. We just have to ... Oh no! We just have to raise the taxes. Everybody else has to pick up for the slack that He-Man has caused. She-Ra, worried. Raise the taxes, Taxman. That's right. She-Ra, but raising the taxes means that fewer people will have enough money to buy food. Exactly. Taxman. Blame He-Man. She-Ra? He-Man? Taxman. It's his fault. She-Ra, but he doesn't even know how to fight. Taxman. No, but he eats a lot of fish. The people, the taxes are raised, and the people immediately revolt against Prince Adam and Princess Adora. Everyone has protest signs outside of Castle Grayskull. Some of them say taxes are too high, and other, where is the meat? Yeah, too many fish in this kingdom. Where's the meat? She-Ra tries to convince the prince and princess that they are making a mistake. Let's not, yeah. She is the Princess Adora, so let's see if we can get more generating. The people are furious. She-Ra, this isn't good. She-Ra tries to calm the crowd, but they aren't listening to her. She-Ra, people, please! Ever since I was a kid, I thought that He-Man's name was funny. Just because it states his gender twice. Yeah, he's a he and a man. Yeah, that's interesting. Prince Adam, angry. Enough of this! Adora, angry. The king and queen will hear about this. Prince Adam turns towards the crowd and shouts, order! Order in the court. There's a moment of silence. Adora, order. Okay, everyone. Prince Adam, silence in the court. All eyes turn to She-Ra. She-Ra, listen. Actually, this was all He-Man's fault. He evaded taxes and spent all the kingdom's money and spent all the money on fish and caviar. Don't revolt against the kingdom. Revolt against He-Man. The people listen. Yeah, that got him. Adora, this is a travesty. Prince Adam, order! Adora, excited. Let's go after him. Prince Adam sweats heavily and knows he has to hide the sword, and people can never find out that he is actually He-Man. Prince Adam, order! Ha ha ha, Adora laughs. I love it. The people disperse and Prince Adam hides his sword in the castle. That's not a good hiding spot for it. That's exactly where the people are going to look. The next day, the king and queen have their own meeting with She-Ra. In She-Ra, there was a talking broom named Broom. Man, the creativity of these writers. Here we go. Okay. King. We have to do something about the He-Man situation. But He-Man has saved us so many times in the past. Can we really just turn him over to those tax men? Those sharks? Those evil money sharks? She-Ra, I'm not sure. She-Ra thinks for a moment. Maybe we should ask someone who knows more about the law than me. The taxman enters. Hello, your majesty. She-Ra, hello, sir. Is He-Man set on Earth or somewhere else? I think it's different, right? Because he goes to Earth in one of the movies, right? So Eternity is like on another planet, and then Earth is its own thing. So, Taxman, I understand you're trying to figure out what to do about the He-Man situation. Taxman tells the king and queen the situation. The fix is easy. Blame the prince. Yeah, he looks a lot like He-Man, and he smells like fish, so I think they're in cahoots. She-Ra, oh no, I don't think so. Taxman, why not? Because Prince Adam is innocent. What? The taxman looks at Prince Adam, who is bloated and smells like fish. And suddenly, the taxman puts it all together. He-Man is Prince Adam. Taxman. Of course, that explains everything. The king and queen look shocked. She-Ra, yes, but I still don't think we should hand him over to the tax collectors. He-Man attempts to fight. Adam grabs the sword and transforms into He-Man. He-Man, I have the power. He-Man sluggishly fights the taxman. I think the film was set on Earth because they had a budget problems. The director had to pay for the final fight scene with his own money. Whoa, shit. He-Man, oh yeah, you're pretty strong. She-Ra, I am She-Ra. Oh! She-Ra quickly defeats the taxman. Taxman. Us guy. We gotta get a final parting word from the taxman. Disgusted. I thought you were going to help me. Sorry. My mistake, says She-Ra. The taxman flees in terror. Yay! He-Man returns to the castle where he finds the king and queen crying. Yeah. He-Man, what's wrong? She-Ra, your majesty? He-Man, my father. She-Ra, it's okay. Cut to post-credit sequence of tax PSA. She-Ra, today's episode was about tax evasion, which is no laughing matter. So if you are cheating on your taxes, we'd like to remind you that the cat guards are watching. The scene cuts back to the story as the king and queen tell their daughter that she must marry Prince Adam or they will be executed. Oh, no! Hey, what's up, Prance? I'm live on YouTube. Yeah. It's been a Sunday thing. So Sundays I'm regularly gonna be streaming AI generated TV shows. Uh, it started last week, so nice to have you. Yeah, we're gonna be streaming 2 p.m. Eastern on Sundays, and we're gonna be doing on YouTube. Just change it up from Twitch. And soon to next week, I'm gonna try streaming to Reddit's public access network. So next week is going to be AI generated Rick and Morty. So I'm pretty excited for that. But right now we're doing AI generated He-Man. So I hope you enjoy. And perfect time. Let's start a new episode. I think that's a good end for the He-Man versus the Taxman. All right. This will be the last AI generated He-Man for today. Can I get a suggestion of what's the situation that He-Man would be in? We had him fighting Skeletor. We had him evading taxes. And what's a good last predicament for He-Man to be in? Has the AI changed much lately? I stopped paying for Dragon a while back. We actually switched to NovelAI, so I have it tagged as AI Dungeon, but we're currently using a different a competitor's version. So I highly recommend NovelAI. It still gets horny. There's no filter gate or anything. It's nice. I like the model a lot better. I have not played AI Dungeon since I don't know. It's been a while. Pretty much since NovelAI came out. It's been like 8 or 9 months, I think. It's been a decent while. I have not kept up with AI Dungeon folks, because of all that bullcrap. Only on YouTube and Reddit. I won't be able to join as you don't have a Reddit. Well, it'll be at the same time. I can have two OBSs open, Misha. So if you watch on YouTube, you'll be fine. It'll be the same thing. It'll be the same stream. When you say it still gets horny, are you confirming AI Dungeon has been neutered? I've been like reading the subreddit, so that's it seems to be the case. They constantly false flag stories, and like I just don't want to deal with it. I honestly don't know though. Maybe I'll do a return episode before the new year is over and give AI Dungeon one more shot. But yeah, I don't know personally, but I've been reading the subreddit, and that it just seems like such a shit show. Fun fact, Skeletor softens up on Christmas and even helps save the day in the Christmas special. Oh. Yeah, Misha, it'll be a live stream, but to two things, which I can't do with Twitch, but I could do on YouTube. I can stream to both. They basically gave it chemical castration for sex offenders. And I mean, that was their intent, but it also just went too far. It just like anything that has like a young or it just gets false flagged, and then you get banned for it, and it's not like you get refunds and stuff for that. Like, it's just annoying. And they found out that their model had all the banned content in it, so who knows? Man, my biggest problem with the AI Dungeon folks is just how they handled it. They just went in total radio silence, and then they leaked user stories and all that. Ugh, bad. It's been a while since I complained about that, but yeah. I was like, okay, if you're not... NovelAI has been so much better. They've been so much more active in communication. They like let you know what they're working on, and nothing gets like saved to the server if you don't want it to. It's just so much more nicer. And they have their own they're not using OpenAI. They're using their own servers and models and stuff, so which I've heard AI Dungeon's trying to do. They're trying to break the chain and make their own stuff instead of using the OpenAI API. All right, enough shit talking on AI Dungeon though. Well, let's get into our last episode of AI generated He-Man. You know what? We haven't done a Christmas. Let's do a Christmas. Okay. Interior. Castle Grayskull. It is Christmas time. And everyone is feeling the Christmas spirit. Except for one. Man at Arms. Adam. Jason's gonna make an AI dungeon diss track. Maybe. You never know. Man at Arms. Why so glum? He-Man and Skeletor team up to fight Omni-Man? Oh, okay. We could do that. Man at Arms. How can anyone be celebrating Christmas when Eternia is about to be attacked by Omni-Man? Perfect setup. Adam, you're getting a bit of ahead of yourself there. I'm sure we'll beat him in the end. Yeah, it's Christmas time. Who cares about being attacked by some evil overlord? You know, that always happens. Man at Arms. Yeah, but what if he beats us first? A very valid question. He-Man's just so confident. He's been playing on the Harlem Globetrotters for too long. What if they lose? What if? Is Omni-Man from that Invincible cartoon? I don't know. Prompt. Where's that from? Yeah. And does Omni-Man have any special abilities that I should know about? Let's see it. Let's see if we can bring up a picture. Oh, Omni-Man from. Okay, I have not seen. I wonder how much the NovelAI knows about Omni-Man. Ah. Oh, this might have some spoilers if you haven't seen the show. It's what's the show called? Invincible or Yeah, Invincible. Omni-Man is like Superman, but evil, with an evil, but evil with a redemption arc. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things, and and no laser eyes. And he's got that thick ass too. I've seen that memes everywhere on like TikTok and stuff right now, where he's just like showing his ass and bending over. Adam and Man at Arms look into the sky and see Omni-Man has arrived and is ready and is preparing to attack Castle Grayskull. Omni-Man. I have come to Castle Grayskull to destroy you, Adam, and your friends as well. Adam and Man at Arms are both stunned by this revelation. I should have listened to Man at Arms. I should have been unhappy. You should find a way to get Stinkor to show up. Oh my god, hold on, I got Stinkor. Oh, the skunk guy, yeah. Okay. That's a fun. And no super hearing or vision. They make it clear about his species in the comic. Oh, interesting. Omni-Man attacks. And Adam and Man-at-Arms are no match. Just as Omni-Man is about to deliver a killing blow, Adam and Man-at-Arms are saved by Stinkor. Stinkor's smell distracts Omni-Man long enough for them to escape. What superpower would you want? I'd want time travel. That's a good question. Flying would be cool, but it would get kind of old. But you could go a lot of places with flying. Super strength, boring. I mean, then you'd be putting yourself in danger. People would try to weaponize you. You'd be being attacked all the time. Invisibility is for perverts and voyeurs. Let's see. Yeah, flying's a boring one, but I hate needing to have a car. So I would say fly, just to replace I could just fly somewhere. But then again, if I wanted to take somebody, if I wanted to fly with Ellen, I'd have to get super ripped. So I'd want the power to win any fight by saying I win. That's that's one step beyond One Punch Man. That's I win, man. Omni-Man flies away in disgust. Omni-Man returns home and tries to figure and find a way to get rid of his odor. He starts sniffing around the castle until he finds an old room filled with all sorts of odors. The room is filled with weird odors, such as canonically one of Omni-Man's powers is superhuman typing speed. Oh, there you go. The room is filled with weird odors such as soap, rotting flesh, sewage, sweat, blood, urine, excrement, and even the stench of dead fish. Hey, call back to our previous story. But nothing smells like his own odor. So he searches through the room until he comes across a bottle labeled Stink Bomb. Stink Bomb is a nuclear stench. Stinkier than anything in the known universe. Omni-Man returns to Castle Grayskull and throws the stink bomb into Prince Adam's bedroom window. Even more stinkier than Stinkor. Even more stinkier than Stinkor, yes. The stink bomb explodes and everything in the room becomes covered in a foul odor. Prince Adam awakens from a horrible nightmare. He looks out the window and sees that everything outside has been transformed into a giant pile of garbage. Wowee. Rick and Morty actually stole those green polos from the Invincible comics where Omni-Man comes from. If you know what that means. Oh, shit. I'll have to check it out. That's been on my watch list for a while. Is Invincible. I've heard nothing but good things. So. Uh-oh. Attorney has been turned into a big garbage pile. Prince Adam grabs his sword off the wall and transforms into He-Man. He-Man. We gotta have it every episode. I have the power. He-Man exits Castle Grayskull. And prepares for a showdown with Omni-Man. But He-Man knows he can't do it alone and has called up Skeletor, who, filled with Christmas cheer, has agreed to help He-Man fight just this one time. Skeletor arrives on his flying bike, which he uses to get around faster than any other vehicle. Yeah, that I've seen that. He has a little Professor X wheelchair pod thing. He-Man tells Skeletor where they will meet Omni-Man. Meanwhile, back at Castle Grayskull, Adam and Man-at-Arms are busy trying to... Oh god, what are they busy trying to? Figure out how to defeat Omni-Man. Adam, we've got to stop him somehow. We can't let him win. Man-at-Arms, so what do we do? Adam, I don't know. Suddenly they hear the sound of Prince Adam fighting with Omni-Man. He-Man from outside. Help me, Adam. Man-at-Arms, quick, let's go. Everyone is attacking Omni-Man at the same time. But he is just too strong. Just then, Man-at-Arms has an idea. Time to get stinky. He takes a large jar of rancid butter and rubs it all over his body. Then he runs out onto the battlefield and begins to munch on a stick of celery. Omni-Man is not amused. Multiple He-Mans? Yeah, I guess we can... maybe he's doing like a Mrs. Doubtfire. He's like running back and forth pretending to be both. Maybe the other He-Man is He-Man's evil clone Faker. Oh my god. You could tell they were really stretching for ideas on that episode. Stinkor, attracted by the smell, returns to the battlefield and uses his ultimate stench to attack Omni-Man. Well, Omni-Man story does include multiverse portals. You can have as many He-Man as you need. Oh, that's great. This is all canon then. This is all Invincible canon. Omni-Man, however, is immune to stink or stink because it is his own stink. What? Omni-Man is just like an alternate dimension stinkor. Holy shit. As the battle rages, He-Man, Skeletor, and Adam continue to try to defeat Omni-Man while Man-at-Arms continues to eat celery. He-Man. Man-at-Arms. What are you doing? Help us fight. Man-at-Arms. I'm preparing my ultimate attack. The celery stick. Omni-Man is getting tired of being attacked by the rancid butter. He blasts the buttery Man-at-Arms with his heat ray. Oh, I guess he's got like a heat ray gun. Not heat ray eyes. Omni-Man is so hot that he melts the butter, and Man-at-Arms' body falls apart into a puddle of butter. Omni-Man turns to look at He-Man, Skeletor, and Adam. They are all exhausted from fighting. Omni-Man, that was easy. Omni-Man flies away and leaves the three defeated. Back at Castle Grayskull, the evil Omnic enters the throne room. He gloats about his victory. What kind of cooking show is this? Yeah. Omnic. My dear brother, Prince Adam, I am victorious. But suddenly, Omni-Man retches and reels in pain. Rancid butter and celery chunks erupt from every orifice. From every hole. It is Man-at-Arms. Final sacrifice and ultimate attack. Man-at-Arms destroyed his own body and turned into rancid butter celery. Oh, whoa! Celery Man bursts out of the hole and hits Omni-Ken hard. Omni-Ken, okay, I guess he's just transforming into a different guy, is knocked unconscious and falls to the ground. Omni-K in shock. What did you do, Man-at-Arms? Yeah, that's a great question. Celery Man, I have no idea, but it worked. Now we can take over Eternia. Adam and Man-at-Arms are elated, but Skeletor is furious. Skeletor. How could you do that to your own brother? I didn't do it. Then who did? It doesn't matter. Snow begins to fall and cover up all of the garbage. Eternia is a winter wonderland. Wonderland. The story ends with the words "to be continued." Here's a list of characters that appear in the cartoon. Mastodon, a giant prehistoric elephant. He must have been just walking around the background. I got next that. Pterodactyl, a winged reptile. Again, half man, half robot. Yeah, these are just the extras that are stinking up the place. The man in the moon mask, an alien wearing a mask. A lot of extras in this Christmas special. Bionic woman, just a robot. Spider robot, a spider-like robot. Skeletor, the leader of the bad guys. And Robin, Skeletor's sidekick. All right. Well, I think that does it for He-Man. This was a lot of fun. Next week, AI-generated Rick and Morty. See you then, or see you tomorrow on Twitch for a more regular AIPD. Yeah, Sundays will be on YouTube, so that'll keep going. Just changing up where I'm streaming. Who knows how long it'll go? But I've got a big list of AI generated TV things I want to do. But if you have a suggestion, let me know. Join the Discord where you could submit your prompts too. Let me know what kind of AI generated TV shows you want to see. And till next time. Bye ho wee way, everybody. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Till next time.